Good morning. So here's another one of Robin's rants. Today is September 6th, Labor Day 2021. Can't believe it's the end of the year already. And this one's been a doozy. Currently I'm at the beach. I was watching the sunrise. So it's out there. I'll give you a better look later. But I decided I would sell the truck, so I'm in my new car. Crazy, right? Yeah, it's white. It's a white SUV. And it's a Kia Sportage, which is what I had before I bought the RV. So I'm back into a Kia. And it's crazy. It's like already hot out here. So what's happened? I think the last time I posted, it was really a Memorial Day post, and it was out of order because I could not get that thing loaded to save my life. So I actually had put 3 videos together because my phone had kept cutting off. So I posted that, and then after that I had another sunrise post. I was still waiting for my truck, but I was back in the RV, I believe. So I'm still in the RV. I did get the truck back. They kept telling me one of the check engine lights was on. So it was a problem with the exhaust filter. I said fix it, so it was like $2,000 for them to fix that problem, which of course the insurance did not pay for. And that's a whole scenario, but I'm not going there with that insurance company and the truck. So got the truck back. Within 15 minutes the tire blew out on 95. So that's my life. So I'm on the side of the road, you know, call AAA. They say someone's coming. Took like an hour for them to say, oh no, you know, something about what jurisdiction we were in, and it's going to be another hour. So I think at that point I cried. Yeah, I cried. So somebody came pretty quickly, actually, much quicker than what the lady had told me. And he couldn't fix the flat because the truck is too heavy. He don't have the right jack, so he had to take me to a tire place. The tire place, the guy was able to switch out for the spare, but the spare had a lock on it, so he couldn't get to it. I had to Uber or Lyft all the way back home to get this little special silver piece so that he could get to my spare. And I asked the girl to wait. So she waited about 5 minutes, but I could not find that thing. So of course, as soon as she left, I found it, and so then I had to Uber back to the tire place. The guy switched out the tire, but then of course they didn't have my new tire, so I had to actually use the spare. I had to wait a couple weeks for this tire to come in, and I think I couldn't. They never called me because I don't think they ever asked for my number, and I never gave them my number. So eventually, like, I called, like, where is my tire? And they're like, oh, you're the one with the truck. So it's hilarious. I swear, my life is just, it's funny in hindsight, but when it's happening, it's not really that funny. So then, of course, with my schedule being on call and all, I couldn't even go to get the tire. So, but I finally made it there, and when I go, there's no one to do the tire. There's like one guy there. And a few days before, when I said, well, I'm going to come get my tire, he had said, I'm canceling because nobody's here today. Everybody called out. So it's kind of crazy. There's lack of people. And this is part of our pandemic life, is that there's just people, either they don't want to work or they're sick. And I'll talk about COVID in a minute at my hospital, because it is definitely a thing. So he said, well, we have your tire, but there's no one to put it on. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So what should I do? Do you know it was a Tire Kingdom. So I said, well, can you call another Tire Kingdom? Maybe they have somebody. So he called. He said they can do it right up the road. And so he was going to put the tire in the truck. So his one employee that was there sweating to death, he said, well, I'll throw it on for you, for a fee, So I'm like, throw it on, buddy, throw it on. What's your Cash App? Because I don't have no money. So Cash Apped him, he threw it on. I had the lock this time so he could put the spare back. And I proceeded, I think I went home for a little bit, and then I drove right to the Ford dealership. How much y'all want to give me for this thing? So they wanted to give me $20K, but the day before, I had put the truck, or 2 days before, I put the truck on Facebook Marketplace. So it was on Facebook Marketplace for $30K. I kept getting offers for $25K cash. So, but it just seemed so shady. I didn't know how to switch the title. I actually did call the people that are financing the truck to try to find out how to do it. And then she was saying, oh, they're just going to buy the truck sight unseen and stuff like that. It don't sound right. So I was scared. So I went to the Ford dealership. They wanted to give me $20 because it had been an accident before, which I had no idea, but they could pull up the Carfax. And so then they saw it was an accident at one point. So all they would give me was $20K. So I said, well, let me go to this Kia dealership, because I was there the other day and I saw some of the Kias on the lot. And this is like, let's just see for a trade-in, what they say. So, sorry. So I went there. I was standing outside because the people that wanted to buy it for $25K was blowing up my phone. I'm standing outside messing around with them, and then the guy came out like, can I help you? So it was Mr. AJ. Jean somebody. I don't know. Don't give me the line. But anyway, he barreled right through the whole process. They got the truck appraised. They gave me $24K, and here I am. So yeah, and the dude was pretty cool, the salesman, because he at the end he brought me in the car, showed me every single button, every single all the bells and whistles, Bluetooth my phone. He did everything. He was really, really, really good. Jean something Anderson, but his name was AJ. I'm just can't remember what the A is, but the first A. So anyway, here I am, and I'm still in the RV, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to Airbnb it, if I want to get an apartment, if I want to sell it, or what to do with the RV, because I'm feeling a little claustrophobic in there at this point. I lived in it for 3 years, so I think I'm at a point where I'm ready to do something different. But I also want to be economical with it, and not be paying for an apartment and an RV. So I'm weighing my options. I've been looking at apartments. If I do that, that'd be the end of this channel, because it's full-time RVer, right? It's a possibility I will bring this RV to my next assignment. I might try to hang in there one more year. But it's there's just nothing. I've been in Florida for 7 months. I'm at this one RV park. There's nothing to say about actual RVing or camping or anything like that. So it's just, it's just been like a cluster with the truck and being stolen and all that. Just kind of put a whole damper on my whole experience. But I am having a great time in Florida. I went to Naples a couple weeks ago. We went kayaking. We saw the sunset, because on the other side of the coast, of the other side of of Florida is the Gulf Coast. So you have the sunset. I have the sun rises on the Atlantic side, and the sunsets are on the Gulf side. So it was nice to see that too. I have just gorgeous pictures. One day I'm gonna get all my pictures from all my adventures into a slideshow or something. I have pictures from the Finger Lakes, the Myrtle Beach. I have so many gorgeous, just beautiful, beautiful pictures. that I may not even narrate, just put them to some